The Pro1 T705 thermostat failing to work usually boils down to four key issues: power problems, wiring errors, incorrect settings, or the need for a reset. We'll address each of these systematically to get your HVAC system back on track. Understanding these fundamentals is crucial for effective troubleshooting. First, check the power. The Pro1 T705 thermostat requires reliable power to function correctly. The thermostat uses two AA batteries as backup power. These provide temporary power during outages or when the main power is insufficient. Ideally, the thermostat needs a C wire or common wire connected for constant power. This wire provides 24 volts AC continuously from your heating and cooling system. Without the C wire connected, the thermostat relies solely on batteries. This can cause it to shut down unexpectedly during power outages or when batteries run low. To confirm proper power, use a multimeter to check for 24 volts AC at the thermostat terminals when the C wire is connected. This ensures the power supply is working correctly. Wiring is another common culprit behind thermostat problems. The Pro1 T705 uses color-coded wires that must be correctly connected to the corresponding terminals on both the thermostat and your HVAC unit. Here are the standard wire colors and their functions: red for power, white for heat, yellow for cooling, green for fan control, and blue for the common wire. This diagram shows how wires connect between the thermostat and HVAC terminals. Each wire must go to its matching terminal to ensure proper operation. Let's highlight the key wires. The red power wire connects to R, white heat to W, yellow cooling to Y, green fan to G, and blue common to C. Incorrect connections can cause serious problems. For example, reversing the R and RC terminals creates short circuits that can damage your system and pose safety risks. To avoid these dangers, always turn off the power at your breaker box before working with any wires. This prevents electrical hazards and ensures your safety. Remember, proper wiring is essential for your thermostat to work correctly and safely. Incorrect settings can also cause problems. Make sure the thermostat is set to the correct mode, heat, cool, or auto, and that the system type matches your HVAC unit, whether it's a heat pump or standard system. The mode controls whether the thermostat activates heating, cooling, or automatically switches between them based on temperature. The system type must align with your HVAC setup. Choose heat pump for systems that both heat and cool using one unit, or standard for separate heating and cooling systems. To adjust these settings, hold the menu button for 5 seconds to enter the configuration menu, then navigate to make the appropriate changes to match your HVAC specifications. If power, wiring, and settings are all correct, try a reset. Remove the batteries for 30 seconds. Or press the specific reset button combination, as detailed in your manual. This clears the memory and restores default settings, which can resolve software glitches. However, resets don't fix hardware or wiring issues. Remember, safety first. Always turn off HVAC power at the breaker before handling any wiring. Start by checking the power supply. Ensure batteries are fresh and verify C-wire voltage using a multimeter. Then carefully inspect the wiring connections. Ensure wires are properly matched to terminals like R for red hot, W for white heat, Y for yellow cool, G for green fan, and C for common. Next, review and correct the thermostat settings. Verify the system type is set correctly and ensure temperature limits are appropriate. Finally, perform a reset if the issue persists. Remove batteries for 30 seconds or follow the specific reset procedure for your model. A common DIY success story involves a loose C-wire connection. Many homeowners fix their Pro1 T705 thermostat by checking the C-wire at both the thermostat and HVAC unit. If your thermostat fails, first check the C-wire connection at the thermostat terminals, then inspect the HVAC unit's control board where the wire terminates. To fix it, resecure the C-wire connection by tightening the terminal screws at both the thermostat and the HVAC control board. If your system doesn't have a dedicated C-wire, consider installing a C-wire adapter. This device creates a common wire connection without major rewiring. This simple C-wire connection check and fix has helped many users restore their Pro1 T705 thermostat functionality without professional help. If you've checked the power supply, verified wiring connections, configured the settings correctly, and performed a reset, but the thermostat still isn't working. It's time to call a qualified HVAC technician. Issues like faulty wiring or deeper system problems require professional expertise. Don't risk causing further damage to your HVAC system. Always get an expert opinion for complex repairs.